This is the book of Isaiah 3, starting with verse 1, and it says, "For behold, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff and the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man, the man of war, the judge, and the prophet, and the prudent, and the ancient, the captain of 50, and the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning anticipator, and the eloquent orator." First, I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, also to you brothers who did put no this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. And as you can see here with this picture, this is going to go into a video clip that I found of Steve Harvey exalting himself, and also in essence exalting Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, for all of the riches and the wealth that he's been able to obtain right now here in Great Babylon, America. Now, when you watch this video, there is no part of it that Steve Harvey has ever given any thanks to the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, any at all. No reference to the Most High, no reference to God, nothing. Okay, and he fits right in Isaiah 3 and verse 3, where it says, "The captain of 50, the honorable man, and the counselor, and the cunning anticipator, and the eloquent orator," because he's a well-spoken man, which is the reason why they put him to host Family Feud. Okay, and also he spent years doing stand-up comedy. So he's a very very eloquent speaker here. But we're going to take a look at it. As you listen to this video, you'll hear the pride into this man, because this man is very ingrained in great Babylon, a way of life. Okay, the love of money. Okay, pride. Okay, and you hear it in this video. Let's go into the book of 1 Timothy 6 and 10 before we move forward with this video. And it says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced himself through with many sorrows." Okay, and this is going to be the case here with Steve Harvey. Okay, Steve Harvey doesn't understand that there's a great judgment coming. Okay, to the house of Israel. Okay, there's a great judgment. Okay, as I read there in Isaiah 3 and starting with verse 1. Okay, there's a great judgment that's going to come. Okay, to the tribe of Israel. He is from the tribe of Israel. It doesn't matter what Esau has done for him, set him up for life, or whatever other type of riches or wealth that he's obtained in this life. It doesn't matter. He has to go through those judgments, because why? This is a family. Okay, this is a family, and the Most High is going to judge the entire nation. So now let's take a look at this video here. Okay, and then we're going to go a little further here into the scriptures here.
I want money, lots and lots of money. So don't be asking me why. I wanna be.
You have control of this. This belongs to you. This is yours. You're the captain. You're the master. You're the foreman. You're the general. You're the head. Don't give control of this to nobody. Get off of Instagram and Snap, and get off all these blogs, and get into something that can really, really move your life forward. Listen, getting successful, it's not a magic trick. You can decide to be rich. It's highly doable. But you first have to think it. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is here. I'm no better than none of y'all. If you want to be successful, you have to change this. This has to change. Listen to me. It's not what makes it hard is your lack of belief that it can happen for you. The fact of it is, though, it's very doable. See, but you got to change, though. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. So if you're at a place in your life and you ain't happy with it, you have to change some things. But you have to make a conscientious decision that you're going to change. And it's not dependent on anybody else. It don't matter what your mama think. It don't matter what your coworkers think. It don't matter what your siblings think. It don't matter what your children think. It don't matter. They have nothing to do with it. This decision is yours and yours alone. Let me tell you something. You get to decide if I'm gonna be rich, poor, mediocre, plentiful, happy, sad. You have a decision to make.
So you've seen that video, and you can see the pride in this man. Okay, this man is, he sat down. He's probably scripted what he was going to say. This obviously was a speech that he was presenting to the audience that came to the Family Feud, taping. Okay, and he decided that he would just go there and go talk. Okay, this is what Esau does a lot of Jake's them, because this is why you see people like Mike Tyson, okay, who should be dead by now, is now a spokesperson, okay, for so-called blacks in this nation. Okay, and likewise you get Snoop Dogg and all these other guys, okay, that's supposed to be in prison rotting, for the crimes and things that they've committed, okay, yet still they're being propped up by Esau to continue to go and basically mind screw our people and manipulate our people and believe in Babylon has a great future. This is the book of Psalm 62 and verse 10. It says, trust not in oppression and become not vain in robbery, for if riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Why shouldn't Steve Harvey or any of these brothers out there set their heart on this? Okay. And when I say brothers, I don't mean them as brothers how we are in this truth. They are just brothers because they are from the tribe of Israel, but they are part of that 2/3, okay, that coveted all of the things here in Great Babylon, America, like that, without ever once sitting down and looking and saying, you know what, this is all going to be destroyed. Now, you can have a roof over your head. You can have a nice car. Okay. You can have money to pay your bills. Okay. But when you start speaking with the pride that this man is speaking here, you can tell that this man is part of the world. Okay. And he set, okay, his heart on the riches, okay, that he's increased. Back in the 1990s when he was doing the tour with Cedric and Tina, D.L. Hughley, and who was the other one there that died? I can't remember the other one there with the big bug-out eye that died. Okay, they did that tour, Kings of Comedy. I mean, he had somewhat of a humble spirit at that time, but I remember, and I can't find that clip, that he said, hey, white man, just give me a chance, just give me some of the crumbs, I just want to, just please, white people, be good to me. Okay, and obviously they've heard his cry, because see, the white man is going to try to use every kind of ways or technique or strategy, okay, to keep our people in darkness. But this is the reason why you have us men that have been woken up in this truth and understand who we are, that these are peasants on the earth that is going to be working under us, okay, as slaves for 1,000 years, and particularly Esau, who is a base of man, okay, who's now exalted right now to rule this earth and other wickedness, okay, is going to be working under us for 1,000 years of hardcore brutal slavery and then put to death. Okay, so obviously these people, they're trusting oppression, okay, because our oppressor is the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, okay, these bigoted, okay, rapist, murderer, okay, pedophilia, okay, pedophiles that are walking on this earth, okay, and nobody can do anything to them, but they're going to get paws placed on them when Yahweh Shai Mashiach returns. Let's go into the book of Ecclesiastes 13, starting with verse 6, and it says, if he have need of thee, who? If Esau has need of you, the so-called white man. We see this with all these sports athletes. We see these with these movie actors, okay? These so-called hip-hop artists, okay? And that's the reason why they can make them walk around in dresses, okay? Wear female purses, put lipstick and makeup on like that. Why? Because they would do anything for money. I just mentioned there in the book of Psalm 62, okay? Trust not impression and become not vain in robbery, okay? And these people have robbed everything. This is the ammo of the so-called white man, is to rob everything that he has. Okay. He has not earned anything. Okay. And it says, if he have need of thee, he will deceive thee and smile upon thee and put thee in hope. He will speak thee fair and say, what wantest thou? Okay. So basically sit these jakes at the table. Okay. And these jakes start to believe. They really believe because this man has smiled. Okay. And it says, that's what it said, smile upon thee. And that's what these Edomites are very good at, putting you at ease. Okay. Remember, this is the same deceiving devil that was in the garden. Okay. That was able to get to Eve. Okay. And what did Eve do? Eve turned around and she brought that into the tribe of Israel. And now here we are in the situation that we're in right now. Okay. So he's going to ask you, what do you want? Okay. And they want money, obviously. And this is what you can see here with all the wealth and the houses and the mansion. This man has what? 6 mansions, 30 or 40 cars, a private jet. Okay, wealth beyond belief. Okay, and he accomplished that in a matter of only a 10-year period. Okay, but this is how this devil is getting him right now. Okay, now let's go into the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, because here's the deal: this time is going to come when they have to pay. okay? Jakes, okay? We are all from the tribe of Israel, and we all have to go through this judgment. It's Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Okay, he is playing with a serpent. Esau is a serpent, or as such as come nigh wild beasts. Okay, come nigh, the word nigh, N-I-G-H, okay, it means nigh. And it means to at a short distance, okay, away, okay. You're basically, we are told to do what? Let's go into the book of 2 Corinthians 6 and 17. It says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, said the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, and touch not the unclean thing. Who's these unclean thing? All the food, the lifestyle, okay? And trusting into this man, okay? I talked about the oppressions, okay? We're not to trust in oppression and not to ever deal with this man, because he will smile with you and do what? He will give you what your heart desire that he's capable of doing, and then he's going to do what? He's going to screw you, okay? So let's read this again. 2 Corinthians 6 and 17, it says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, said the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, okay? This is what we are going to get. We are supposed to come out away from these people, okay? Does that mean that you have to get on a ship and go live in the middle of the ocean? Or no, it means that you're not a part of their ways. Obviously, this man is very entrenched in the part in the ways of Great Babylon America, and he right now, his God, okay, is of course the white Jesus, okay, the so-called white Jesus, okay, and also the so-called white man, because the white man has given him everything that he has decided. This is the book of Proverbs 11 and 4. We're going to close out here, and it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. The Lord made it very clear. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua made it very clear. He's going to start out with a judgment, okay? This judgment is going to start with the house of Israel. That's us. We are going to be the one that's going to be kicked out on the street. We're going to be the one that's going to be hungry. We're going to be the one that's going to have to be forced to go out there and to go steal, which is going to be what? The retaliation from these doggone Edomites and these other nations that are here, who are going to look at us as pests, which they do right now. They're going to do what? They're not going to hesitate to put down Jake, man. So there's going to be a lot of debt that's going to be coming in Israel. That's why we always warn these females, okay, who always shake their head and go, hey, I don't need no man. You are going to need a man, because guess what? Just like in the days of old with Esau, Esau's going to grab you and take you and rape you, man. Okay? There's a lot of tares out here too that look just like us. Okay? And their father is the damn devil. Esau, the Edomite. Okay? Their daddy go back to being Abraham Lincoln like that. They have that wicked devil spirit inside of you. That wicked murderous spirit. Okay? So there's a lot of things that's going to come. This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in that day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Why? As I open up with Isaiah 3 and 1 to verse 3, okay, that says that the Lord is going to take away the stay away from Jerusalem, okay, the stay of bread and water. That is talking about the wealth, whatever wealth you have, whatever you have, is going to be taken away. That's what Esau is going to be coming down with right now. And the time is being set up right there. This man is setting up the system like that. And this is going to come. And this doggone bald-headed man with his fake mustache doesn't see that. And this is what Jake them like to watch. They won't listen to men like us. They're going to listen to men like this. And this is why Esau has set up guys like this, because they have been compromised. Steve Harvey is compromised. So Lord willing, you are edified. I'm going to close up by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Also to you brothers that are putting on the truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom.
I want money, lots of money. So don't be asking me why. I wanna be rich.